George sat on the wooden bench outside his small house, watching the sun dip below the horizon. He had lived in this town for over 70 years, and every evening he came to this very spot, just as he always had with his wife, Margaret. She had passed 5 years ago, but he still felt her presence in the quiet rustling of the leaves, in the distant laughter of children playing in the park. One evening as he sat there, a young boy named Tommy approached. Tommy had recently moved in next door with his mother and seemed curious about the old man who sat alone every evening. "Why do you always sit here, Mr. George?" Tommy asked, plopping down beside him. George smiled, adjusting his cap. "Because this is where I remember." "Remember what?" Tommy asked. George chuckled softly. "Everything. Life has a way of moving too fast, Tommy. When you're young, you're always running towards something: school, work, love, dreams. Then one day you look back and realize the best moments were the simple ones. Sitting here with Margaret watching the sky change colors, that was one of them." Tommy thought for a moment. "But she's gone now. Doesn't it make you sad?" George nodded. "Sometimes, but love doesn't disappear just because someone isn't here anymore. It stays with you, like an old song you hum without thinking. And as long as I sit here watching the sunset, she's right here with me." The boy looked at the sky, then back at George. "Can I sit with you sometimes?" George smiled warmly. "I'd like that very much." And from that day on, Tommy joined George every evening, listening to his stories, learning about the past, and realizing that sometimes the simplest moments hold the most meaning.